My thanks for the amusing trifle. I know just the gallery in which to place him.
I have upheld my end of the bargain. It is now for you to uphold yours. Where is my trionic activator?
I do not have it.
Charlatan! You have betrayed the divine will of Kefrik the Unbroken, Pharaoh of Neferu. I shall see you disintegrated for this.
Don't be tedious, Kefrik. I don't have it, but I do know where it can be found. I never promised to place the thing in your hand. It is aboard the human vessel designated Phalanx. I recently had the opportunity to have a look around. You need only reclaim it.
Very well. But you shall remain here as my guest. I would not want there to be any misunderstandings.
Your guest? Well, I can hardly refuse. Not with all these guards. I mean, servants so close to hand.
Never saw a Marken. I leave it to you to reclaim the trionic activator. Take Trazin with you. If the activator is not present on Phalanx, destroy him. If it is, destroy the human vessel once it has been acquired.
Of course, Great One. This device, what function does it serve?
It is to be the cornerstone of my glorious triumph. More than that, you do not need to know.
This is a suicide mission. The Phalanx is no defenseless scow.
We will find a way. Otherwise, if the Phalanx does not kill us, Kefrik surely will. Your fate hangs on our retrieval of the Trionic Activator.
I think I'm insulted. Of course it's there. Buried away in a relic chamber. Overlooked and unloved.
Deplorably, the Phalanx shields are strong. It will take an age to breach them, even with our strongest weaponry.
I concur. Prepare the invasion cohorts. We will take the fight to the Phalanx's depths. The thickest hide is no defense when the strike falls from within.
It would appear the Phalanx has no escort. They must think us fools to fall for so obvious a ploy. Or perhaps solar eruptions are imminent. Do they fear the effects? Naturally, our essence will suffer no harm from such events.
It is well this is so. The Phalanx will surely not emerge unscathed from a star's embrace. It is a weakness we can exploit.
You have White Scar's blood on your hands, Necron. You owe the Imperium a debt. I thank you for granting me the opportunity to collect on it.
I take no pleasure in my actions against your Imperium. But you are insects, crawling across a galaxy far beyond your comprehension. If you must be crushed for our betterment, then so be it.
Fine words, but any conqueror would say the same.
Indeed they would. But my fine words are all the solace I have to offer. The will of Kefrek will not be gainsaid. Yes. His mighty ultimate. Moment of truth approaches, Trazian.
I've received threats from experts. Yours do not know.
Top locked.
Reassembling coheres. Shroud strike successful. Vessel suffered critical damage.
I serve your glory.
Shroud strike complete. Critical damage levied. Motor units fully engaged. Strike successful. There will be no escape. Energy bleed detected. Restore silence. Reconfigure protocols. Enemy vessels suffered critical damage.
Relocating. Inevitable.
Energy to recoalescence. Shroud strike complete. Critical damage levied.
On the march.
Shroud strike successful.
Moving.
Impossible. Cannot comply. Power. vessel suffered critical damage. Phase disengagement successful. Bringing terror unseen. Shroud strike complete. Critical damage levied. I serve your glory. As you command. What is your command?
Our warriors have the trionic activator. That is a complication. Humans along the evacuation route. They seem agitated. So close, and yet so far distant. But I have a suggestion. I have in my possession the Tesseract Lab, containing a tyrannid swarm of quite huge extent. Were I let loose within the Phalanx, your warriors could make their escape. And the vessel would surely be inconvenienced. It might even be destroyed.
Do you think me a fool? You are my guest. Do you suppose I would allow you to cast aside my hospitality with our work undone?
I expect you to send me away, aboard the Phalanx. The next time a solar eruption strips the shields. Is the only way to seize your prize. It's that, or have your head beside mine at the foot of Kefren's throne.
Very well. Zara, begin preparations.
Relocating. Initializing motive power. Yes, my liege. On the march. Inevitable. Moving. As you command. Reassembling coherence. Initializing motive power.
Your fate hangs on our retrieval of the Trionic Activator.
I die. It would appear the Phalanx has no escort. They must think us fools to fall for so obvious a ploy. Or perhaps solar eruptions are imminent. Do they fear the effects? Naturally, vessels will suffer no harm from such events.
It is well this is so. The Phalanx will surely not emerge unscathed from the star's embrace. It is a weakness we can exploit.
You have White Scar's blood on your hands, Necron. You owe the Imperium a debt. I thank you for granting me the opportunity to collect on it.
I take no pleasure in my actions against your Imperium. But you are insects, crawling across a galaxy far beyond your own. If you must be crushed for our betterment, then so be it.
Fine words, but any conqueror would say the same.
Indeed, they would. But my words are all the solace I have to offer. The will of Kefrik will not get it. All power to those humans.
Warriors reach the Phalanx. Even now they approach your chamber.
Your moment of truth.
Yours do not measure.
Structural damage outpacing repair.
As you command.
Low to humans fully engaged.
Relocate.
Reassembling coherence.
Initialize bolt power.
Shroud strike successful. Shroud strike complete. Critical damage levied. Ready to serve. Impossible. Cannot comply. On the march. How may I serve? Engaging weaponry. I have the tools to spear. Enemy vessels suffer critical damage. Energy to recoalescence. Moving. How may I serve? Boarding successful. Frayed ones are feasting. All power to motor units. I serve your glory. Shroud strike complete. Critical damage levied. Shroud strike successful. Enemy vessels suffered critical damage. Shroud strike complete. Critical damage levied. Enemy vessels suffered critical damage.
Our warriors have the trionic activator, but there is a complication. The humans have blocked their evacuation route. They seem agitated.
So close and yet so far. But I have a suggestion. I have in my possession a tesseract down containing a tyranic swarm of quite humorous extent. Were I to let it loose within the phalanx, your warriors could make their escape. And the vessel would surely be inconvenienced. It might even be destroyed.
You are my guest. Do you suppose I would allow you to cast aside my hospitality with our work undone?
I expect you to send me away, aboard the Phalanx, the next time a solar eruption strips the shields. It's the only way to seize your prize. It's that, or have your head beside mine at the foot of Kefrek's throne.
Very well. Zar, begin preparations.
Inevitable. Ready to serve. Relocating. What is your command? As you command. Structural damage outpacing repair. On the march. Yes, my liege. Ready to serve. Yes,
Captain, we have Tyranids aboard. Casualties reported throughout the central structure. Impossible! No! Muster all forces. Repel the borders. The main armory is already overrun. 3 bulwark fortresses have already fallen. We may have to abandon ship. This cannot be. The Phalanx has endured for millennia. It cannot fail now, not under my command. We just lost another bulwark fortress. We have Tyranid sightings in the primary reactor chamber. What are your orders? Captain? Captain!
The trionic activator is in our hands.
Excellent. Instruct the Canoptech servitors to return our vessel to full function.
Traitor! Deceiver! Charlatan!
Great one.
Trazin has escaped. Return him to me. I will see him dragged through the colonnades behind my Imperial bars for this.
Tsar, does your foresight yield any clue as to where Trazyn can be found?
The skeins part unwillingly, swirled by the machinations of the formless horror. But I have him. An asteroid belt in the Vorat system. The one named Medusa by the humans. The servants of chaos harness a new strategy. A great portal drawing unreal warriors from the shifting immaterium.
Need action be taken?
I believe so, Great One. A demonic invasion will forever alter the balance of power in this region. Better to act now than regret idleness.
It shall be as you recommend, Tsar.
I exist to serve, Great One.
Discovered the brute's origin.
Work proceeds. I expect a resolution in due course.
And what is due course?